me brag. Racks in my pocket, my pants looking bag. Christian Dior on my clock, got me tag. Dripping in high class fashion. Let's go. I'm on the yacht, different Dominican. He not a plug on the boss, he's a middleman. He's in the coupe, peanut butter like Peter Pan. Can't be with that, my biggest fan.
Where we start off, how we go wrong. First get on and put a name in the song. Fighting over blocks that we don't even own. Need a help to get a bag and never make it back home. Bulletproof truck, I'm full-time rapping. I'm living like this when I'm still trapping. Never shit a tree like that, what happened? Like that, daddy don't know what's gonna happen. I'm rapping gangsta lyrics and thinking it's cool. To you, the suspect or victim, they post on the news. So the dope that you selling, the dope that you use. Y'all think popping pills cool. Show me love. And you know I just moved to LA, right? So I had to ride down Crenshaw just to see it for myself. See, I called back home too, said they look good. I just paid $8 million to the IRA. This again, you can say I'm blessed. Late night, no sleep, you can say I'm stressed. Bruh, call, say he fighting for his life, say less. $250,000 to the lawyer, straight cash, don't check. Never lied to my, I'ma stand on that. I didn't cry to my, the real brothers really love each other and nobody threats. I just went to jail,
One hand there, go.
long way to go, for real. When you go wake up 19, still telling on yourself, what they do that at?
Yeah, you can.
How about it? It's six.
Oh, I get it. You can get it?
No, I got it, yeah, but I sent it on to. I just put it out there.
Killer. It's no postseason. Let's keep it tall. Y'all ain't doing my man. And don't check your watch. You know the time. Cold word. Killer team. Just finish. It's too easy for
Everything the same last year, but of course it's more height because you got to be the guy calling the plays, communicating. I want to know the defense as good as the coaches, if not better. So of course it's that component to it, but yeah, it definitely feels different.
What's the process been like for you learning this defense and getting to that point?
I mean, defense is defense. You know, we run every coverage. You know, every coverage. It's not hard. Techniques a little different that you want to do, so you just want to. It comes down to working with your guys and being basically how the back end guy play, how certain back end guy plays, how the guy beside you play, how the front play, and everything is just kind of like I said, filling each other out.
Do you know how long that process typically?
A few practices, it comes with confidence. They have confidence in me getting them the calls. They have confidence that I'm gonna do what I do behind them. And I got confidence that the guys behind me gonna do what they do. It takes a few practices to get that confidence, and I feel like we definitely getting there. We're not already there.
Cody and Zach just said
Reps are reps, ones, twos, or threes, and I'm just here to play football and help my team to the best of my ability. I'm a rookie. I'm not expecting to do much, and I'm just expecting to just try to help my team and learn from the older guys while I'm here.
Jalen
You were
had a
part
goal.
of a-
Jalen had a goal. Jalen Carter, your teammate, had a goal of being defensive rookie of the year. Do you have any type of goals like that?
Help my team win. That's my goal every day, to just learn more and just soak in all that BG knowledge. That's what I'm really, BG and DB. And those guys in my room, Sweat, Rashawn, that's my goal. Take as much.
When you look at the running back room as a whole, you, Rashad, Austin, Kenny, and the other guys, do you feel like your skill sets all kind of like complement each other? Like it fits pretty well?
I feel like we got a great room, real solid room, from head to toe. Each guy in the room. You know what I mean? So like I said, we're here to compete and make each other better.
How do you balance that sort of sense of camaraderie with your fellow running backs, but also the notion that you're competing for reps?
Kind of leave that up to the coaches, man. Like, it's just going there every day. Like I said, we're gonna get each other better. And mess up the day or ride a little rep or something like that. Just going out there and fixing it, stuff like that.
You excited that the screen game could be coming back here to the Eagles offense?
Yeah, most definitely.
What's the key to being effective in those situations?
What? In what situation?
Screen game and catch a ball out of the backfield, whether you're split wide, just from your position to be an effective receiver. Because I imagine
just working on it. Putting time in on it. Working on it. It's not something that we actually do a lot. So when you actually do it, you want to, go out there and perfect it. So just making sure you work at it. Keep being able to do a little bit more.
Thank you, guys.
Love watching.
Yeah.
Like you were the maestro.
Yeah, exactly. Towards the end of my days in Georgia, the more demonstrative I was with the move call, the more flags we got. About,
really?
Yeah.
They were doing that
they start calling flags, and I feel like they'll probably be be more flag happy in the league. I do think that, but I don't know. I love to see it. I love this side of it. Yeah.
Believe me, it screws up the blocking.
Yeah.
All you need is just one thing to break down.
If we can ask the D-line, it's on them. It's on them. Them guys up front, they don't want to do it.
All right, Fletcher wants to do it. That's
yeah,
fine.
exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
All right, man.
Boom has picked up, and rightfully so. Everybody got to step up. Everybody got to be better every day. Everybody got to fight for. Everybody fight for a spot. Everybody. And I feel like the level that we competing in the linebacker room, we holding ourselves to a certain standard. I tell those guys, like, I feel like we're supposed to be the heartbeat of the defense. And I feel like we need to hold ourselves to that standard to be that. Be the communicators, be the leaders of the defense.
You guys talked about how special.
I mean, it helps. It helps from a adjusting standpoint, just for different for the new guys. They need somewhere to eat, or they need somewhere to find things and everything. JD preparing for the year, so we know a little bit more. We know a little bit more how to work, how to move around in the city, in the facility, and things like that. So any questions, anything they have, and also we of course we friends. Everybody cool, so. We be on there all day just shooting text back.
Nolan just also go 5 plays, and you're like, dang, 5 plays, that's pretty cool. So, and obviously, as we go further along in the summer, it's going to be more plays, get more condition. That's just how it is. You can condition all you want in the off season, but until like 600 pounds pushing on you, then that's like real football shape. So we're just stacking these days, getting into football shape. It's great to be out here with the guys. It's great to see everybody developing, and it's just keep on stacking those days.
How much weight?
But I just made sure I focus on conditioning. I'm still 340, 345ish, so it's just it's all about conditioning. You really I have a good shape, so that's all I worry about is just how I look in the mirror every day. My face slims up, so I'm like, all right, look a little bit more handsome. And so that's a little motivating too. You want to look good, feel good, play good, and that just be healthy for life too. So that's all it really takes. I think that's the biggest advantage for me personally. Just knowing what to expect, knowing what it takes. Obviously last year before the injury, I was starting to get a good feel of it. But going into this year, I have a full off season on my belt. That's really important. That's something that I get on the younger guys about, like Kobe and Nolan, or not Kobe, but Nolan and Jalen, because you go from the 2 longest seasons of college football back to back, and going into pre-draft, they don't really have a break. So I had a break, fortunately, get the mind, body, spirit right, and then come out here, work out, and then it's just like experience. You got guys like Fletcher Cox, BG, they've been there 14 years. Things like a breeze to them. So the more experience you get, the easier it gets, and you know what's necessary. Jalen's in there right now getting some extra work, but when I finish up this meet, we're going to work on our steps, get a little extra in. So it's just all about technique, and it's even better when you have somebody to do it with that you love. It's like your brother. So just to go out there and have those guys, you want to be the best for them. And so I think that's another motivating factor why I got my mind right and get everything and make sure that I'm on point so I can be a good example for them.
JD, you mentioned
that's the Kobe I know. Just seeing him taking over the huddle, commanding the defense. I mean, he's like the QB of the defense. Everything he says, he goes. So it's nothing new to me, but it's just good to see you. We're back out there, getting a good feel for each other, and then it's just this is the time to do it. This is when the team really starts to gel and connect together, and then that's when it'll carry us on into the season. So this type of work that we're putting in now is going to come into effect later.
You mentioned.
So it's just good. Just had that communication. Just moving up with him, learning from him. I'm always learning from him, learning from everybody, honestly. But just understanding a little bit more football. And fortunately, the side he came in, he got a great scheme. It's easy to put in families. So when I'm watching film, I can see a little bit more. I can understand a little bit more why we're playing this play, why we're doing this, why this coverage is behind us, and then that affects our play up front. I mean, obviously, we're still working out the kinks, but that's football. I mean, it's a new playbook. This is only the 3rd day, so I mean, shoot. So, but still, it's just getting that experience, getting that, and then meetings. The meetings is really important. I would say the meetings is more important than the practice.
Have you noticed?
Right now, we're just trying to work on the finer points, the finer details. I mean, that's the same with me. I went through the same process. I'm sure I'm still going through the process. It's just working on the finer details. Because that's what it really boils down to. It's a lot of strong people in the league. It's a lot of big people in the league. But you're not working on those finesse, if you're not working on those details, then you kind of even. You want to be, head and shoulders above the other team. Good, man. It's like having a group of your best friends. And we talked like literally yesterday. I was at a store in Delaware, and I was like, man, like, hey, if y'all need little clothes, if y'all need little shoes, man, y'all need to come by here. It's just little stuff like that, little restaurants here and there, just to get them acclimated. A lot easier than it was for us. If they need something, if they need to come over, just another spot to chill at. If they want somebody to watch their dog, I got a plug for that. So it's just like little stuff like that, just to make their transition easier. Because at the end of the day, it's hard. It's like you got to grow up real quick coming from college to the NFL. And I know how it is, and I've been there. And luckily, me and Kobe, we've been there, and it's recent. You can listen to Fletch, you can listen to PG, but times have changed since they've been rookies. And fortunately, it's fresh for us, and I get to give them experience. And I'm still experiencing the city. I'm still finding new spaces to go to, new places to chill at. So just little stuff like that. We do everything together. If we're not together, we're always talking to each other, making sure everybody's straight, making sure everybody made it home safe. It's just that little security because, at the end of the day, football is football, but we care about them on a deeper level. That's my roles. So that's how it really is. I like, the type of party. I'm not the big typical party guy, but like a nice dinner. Let's get some, break bread, have a good opportunity, go to a new restaurant. Just like little stuff like that. If we want to chill, go to somebody's house, watch the game, or watch a fight or something, we'll do that. So it's just little stuff like that. Hey, shout out to the folks at Angelo's. I love Angelo's. I just took one of my partners to Angelo's yesterday and let them experience it. It was packed yesterday, but just Angelo's definitely number one. I would say my number two. That's a hard one. It's a little food truck. It's called Joy. It's something. It's on Spruce and something. It's like Joy Food Truck. Hibachi. It goes crazy. I swear it goes crazy. I ain't trying to get nobody a free plug or anything. If y'all want to go to that spot, it's Jordan approved. So you definitely gotta stop by.
I think they do it like Ted and just from everybody from the top floor to the strength coaches do an amazing job just stand on us about our conditioning, about our weight, and I think me playing lighter give me a better chance to play in all 17 games, even 21. So I'm excited for this new opportunity. Again, I think everybody deserves their worth. The guys that's unhappy, I feel for them because I'm a running back, but at the end of the day, I only can control what I can control, and everybody, all the running backs that's in that situation, all great running backs in their own respective rights, and I do wish it was better, but there's nothing we can control. We just got to continue to keep coming out and playing ball. That's just how the game is right now. Did you all got really great different skill sets, even from Trey and Kennedy, Boston, DeAndre, Kenny. We all can do different things, and we all got different similar type of games. I'm just happy to be a part of it, to actually see it. To see this many route trees for a running back is honestly kind of cool because I never got to experience something like this for us to be in empty a lot and to showcase our abilities of catching the ball. Like being like a receiver. So again, the running backs can do a lot. We block, catch, and run, and I think everybody know that. So everybody know our value on the team. So. It's just special to be out here and take part in all of this. And be out done an amazing job just with me. It just was unfortunate, but here, they just really care about players' health, and I think I could play 20 more years here, just because how good they take care of you, and just what they do on the off days, and how they structure their days just to get ready to prepare for the next day. I think every day I've been fresh since camp started. I know it started a week ago, but every day I just always felt better and better, and I just always felt lighter. So, I really give credit to these guys. They really A+ organization in the way they take care of the guys.
Say some more.
It was kind of the same way, but knowing that Jalen can also run and do what he do, and same with Marcus. This system is designed for I think running backs to excel as well. Lighter boxes, and you be one-on-one more than running against an 8-man box. So and then the offensive line, it's obvious. So I think any running back can really just come and thrive in this system just because of the weapons they have and Jalen. So I definitely think it's easier. You know, I just really think, you know, execution, playing fast, and, you know, just doing what you have to do.
And to the slot's been going well. I've really been enjoying it. You know, I'm trying to take advantage of every rep. Definitely kind of like you said, you know, it's been a predicament I've been in for the past 2 years. You know, just trying to find a way to, you know, myself, just trying to find a way to work on the field and see the field and any way to help the team. But so far, the transition's been going well, taking one day at a time. You know, I'm always ready to bounce back out the corner, you know, whenever needed there as well.
You played slot.
Particularly last season, you know, I started working in the slot, you know, in the developmental and, you know, some of the 7-on-7s, you know, just to get the feel for it, you know, when bodies get light. And, you know, we kind of carried that into the new year, you know, with the new staff, the OTAs, and, you know, that's what I've been learning lately, you know, strictly slot, but corner as well.
What are some